Hey, dolls. Ooh, let me get my ice out the way.
You forgot I'm here?
I know you were here. I gotta go live. I gotta go live. You can stay, you can leave. What you doing? I'm just reading tarot. What you think this is? Guys, we're gonna go over love readings tonight for all signs. Questions are only $5. I already posted what you need to
Well, I got $5.
please don't stress me out. I already posted what you need to tap in. So I'm about to share this video. Yep. And wait for y'all to come up in here. Saying you got $5 is crazy because didn't nobody ask you. You want a question? You got $5 for me for a question? Okay, where my $5? Where my $5? Because if you got $5, I can answer. Oh yeah, okay.
Take it out my bank account.
No.
Take it out my bank account for real.
Cash App, PayPal, Venmo.
I'll tell you.
Don't bother me.
Do you have a charger?
Girl,
A charger for my iPad? Oh.
No, I don't. Don't make me look unprofessional now. You come here bothering folks.
Ooh.
Yeah, get out of my life. Why are you in the... I'm gonna hide you. Get out. Okay. So now my whole family want to be here.
Okay.
I hope everybody's having a good day so far. I am getting ready to get up on here and do this love reads for y'all. I'm just making sure that enough people know I am here and I am live.
I'm sending your money.
Boom, boom, boom. Hey, Brittany. My daughter over here is stressing me out. Brittany, what's your sign? We're going to start, I'm doing elements, I'm doing groups, but we're going to start with whatever your sign is first, because you're the first one over here. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you for the stars. We're about to get up in here. Actually, we're going to do your sign, but ask me a question. We're going to just get this going. Well, give me a question. We get in here. My daughter stressed me out and took me off of my little energy. While you thinking about your question, hey TikTok, I am live with readings tonight. Facebook, hey. Make sure you're following me on all the socials. I'm gonna do all the signs today. Oh, perfect. You got your look. We got that for you right here. The Super Bowl is still in my head. Like, I'm just like there still in the jungle. All right, so about your love life. Let me reshuffle my cards correctly because I want to read what the cards want me to say and not what I'm assuming. About your love life. Let's see what it is. I'm not a tarot reader. When the cards fall off, I'm reading them. I'm going to keep it going. So I'll be clumsy. All right, so when it comes to your love life, I see see good things coming to you. Look, I see good things coming to you in the future, but also see right now you focused on your money. You focused on manifesting and bringing in the blessings and things that you want in your life. Love is important. Obviously, you're asking about that, but I also see you focused on you. I see you focused on being stable, focused on being a full whole person. So adding a relationship is kind of like the cherry on top. That's what it looks like. Because we got this abundance card. This is really like you're in your mind and you're in your bag. I see one thing that's going on in your love life that you just want to be mindful of is be open. There's some healing that you have to do from the past, from a recent situation that you might even be entangled with. But you need to be a little bit more flexible, and you definitely have to go about things softer. What I mean by that is sometimes you can want to control circumstances and situations, or you can overthink or over obsess about an outcome. So your spirit guides want you to let you know all the things you want are coming to you. Hey, Shauna, all the things you want are coming to you, but you do need to give yourself some grace and some space to grow into this next season of your life. Why would you send me money, Amira? Goodbye. My teenager, y'all, is stressing me out. Please go away.
So I don't get my thing?
Jesus. Another thing that's I will say is that you want to be in a relationship, you want love, but you're also afraid of being open. You're afraid of letting somebody in. You're afraid of being disappointed, and that's normal. A lot of people go through that. A lot of people are where you're at, but what you're asking for, you have to trust that the universe is going to bring it to you. You have to trust that God, the spirit guides, whatever you believe in, they're going to bring you the right person, right thing. And you also have to apply your discernment. That's because that's something that's coming up too. You are afraid of trusting because you don't trust yourself. I do see that you are going to meet somebody while you're out and enjoying yourself and having a good time. I see you spending a lot of time this summer with your friends or people that you're close to. You could be getting new friendships. Something is going to come out of like a kickback per se. Like you're going to be with your girls or you're going to be with somebody and you're going to meet somebody. So I love that for you. But just be open. Hey, Arian, just be open. Don't be, something good is coming to you when it comes to a relationship, but it's like, I don't want to say mess it up, but don't overthink it or get too clingy because you're afraid of losing it. Because that's saying that's kind of telling the universe that you feel like you don't deserve what you're receiving. But that's what I see what's coming up next for your love. Your money is definitely getting a lot better than it's been in a long time. So, kudos to that. But yeah, you got some trips planned? You going somewhere to see somebody? What you doing? Because they said you about to be outside. They said you outside right now. What's going on? We're going to do love readings for all the signs, guys. I'm going to start with... I'm going to just start with earth signs. Because it's easiest. That's going to be for my Taurus. My Taurus, my Virgos, my Capricorn. If you like a private reading, they are available 7 days a week at FortuneExpo.com. All pricing has been updated, so come and talk to me. I am so hot, y'all. It is so hot. It is nighttime and it's so hot. Hey, Tasha, girl. All right, so starting with earth signs. First and foremost, in general, earth signs. You need to set better boundaries when it comes to your love life. Someone is close to you. They're trying to use you. They're trying to take advantage. And you feel this way, but you having a hard time with accepting that's what it would be. You let a motherfucker slide and they ice skating on your ass. Okay. So you definitely got to be careful with that. And you know who this is. This is somebody who they pretend to be one way, but in private they're doing something behind your back, and you've already been thinking about that. You've already been considering that's kind of like what this person is up to. So just be careful of that. Also, you have to stop enabling bad behavior when it comes to your partners. Like if you said, best way to say it is like, if people don't treat you the way you want them to treat you, leave them alone. You getting dragged and dogged out and you fussing and fight with the person, let them go. Teach them something. Like, don't talk to them for a couple days. Like, your world is not going to fall apart if you respect yourself, please. So that's one thing your spirit guys want y'all to know. Wow. We getting a lot of snake energy already. For Taurus, this is speaking to the fact that you're dealing with somebody that is dealing with somebody else. Now, some of y'all know, but some of you don't. This is also given that you could be being watched. This is coming up a lot for the signs, but you could be getting watched. Like somebody's watching your every move. They're watching things with your man, trying to see like how they can break things apart. Or if you're single, somebody is watching you and they're trying to figure out how to approach you, and they're interested in you, but also it's kind of like they're intrigued by you. It's like they want to conquer you. Sometimes people, they want to be with you to get close and get access to the things that you have. So really be careful and trust your discernment when it comes to your connections. For Capricorn, I see you working on your healing. I see you working on your healing and taking accountability for your own growth. There's something you about to find out, some information, some situation that you had an inkling that was not quite what it seemed, and you about to get the clarity that you were looking for, and you're gonna pivot. This could even be at work, but I see you being open and ready for whatever's next, and I see you healing, and that's a beautiful thing. Virgo, whew. Some of you are at odds with your partner. You're not talking to them. It could be that you are trying to set these boundaries, like I was saying before. Or it could be like you just realize that you deserve better, you want more, and things aren't working. I do see that you guys could potentially be getting to understanding. Hey, Danity. Getting to an understanding to get some clarity and working through this. But it will be after a brief separation. If you are single, this is speaking to making sure that you mind you just set the proper boundaries when it comes to people. Like you could have met somebody and you want to be single and they trying to put you in a situationship and you're not going for it, or a situationship is coming up and trying to spin a block and you like, nope, I don't want it. Leave me alone. Hey, Goddess Destiny. Hey, Shauna. And I'm proud of you for that, Virgo, because you, Virgo, they don't talk about how y'all really be giving people the benefit of the doubt, and y'all be giving people chance after chance after chance. But right now, you telling people they out of it. Like, you out of chances, you done with it, and you are really choosing you. I love that. Okay? I love that. Earth signs, what's going on with y'all love life? How y'all feeling? Y'all got Valentine's yet? Talk to me in the comments. Hey, TikTok, what y'all doing? Thank you. I appreciate that. I am glad that it resonated, King. If y'all are on TikTok, make sure to be following me on Facebook for daily tarot scopes. Everything is updated over there. And then if y'all are on Facebook, make sure that you're checking out my TikToks, because all of my TikToks come over there first. And everybody, make sure you follow me on YouTube for long form content. If you would like, also make sure you guys are following subscribe to my newsletter. Everybody who subscribes will get a free 1-question read. So definitely tap into that. You'll get the notifications about discounts, moon magic, all of that. So yes. And if you have any questions, hey, Juicy. I love Juicy with 2 C's. I love that. I don't know why I didn't think of that. And if you guys want a question and $5 today, all of the payment information has been posted. If you don't want your question to be seen, you can DM me with proof of payment, and I'll get to you over there. But let's continue. The next sign we're gonna go into is air signs. Let's see what the cards and the stars have for you. When it comes to your love life right now, you're running away. You're not really interested in love right now because you're afraid. You're afraid of being hurt again. You're afraid of getting close to someone. You're afraid of loving. And it's just because of things that have happened in the past. I also see you're reconciling. You're trying to settle in yourself whether or not you're ready, you're deserving, or if you have an understanding from whatever happened in your last relationship. That's where you're at with things. I do see you're going to get to the space of letting this go. I see you being able to release, be open, and there could even be someone, hey, India, there could even be someone close to you that's like, you're ready to take those next steps with. But right now, when it comes to everything, you're not really trying to entertain love for real. And if you are, you're not ready for a commitment. Now, are you ready to have fun? Yes. You ready to fuck? Yes. You ready to do all that? Of course. But you're not ready to take nobody serious, and you really don't want to be taken serious. You could be in a situationship, but you're not being honest with them but you're telling yourself the truth. I would say to that, just don't hurt nobody, because you don't want to be hurt. And it's like you holding off, but you doing stuff to people. So just be mindful of that. Libra, there is a lot of things. You wish things were the way they were in the past with someone. I see you missing someone. I also see that you are romanticizing the situation and making it seem like it was better than it was. Things were okay, but they weren't as great as you're trying to make them seem. And that's why you're kind of stuck in the past. I see you being able to learn from those past mistakes and learn from what you did wrong, because that's another thing too. It's like you romanticize it, but you're not being honest with yourself about how you created the disconnect. What was really going on while y'all wasn't on the same page. And you know what? Whenever we look, they say hindsight is 20/20, but also hindsight get a little sauce on it. And you definitely been putting on the sauce on the past. Now, what's interesting, and this is coming up for a relationship, like you could be newly single, or in your current relationship, you're looking back like, we used to be like this, we used to be like that. But that's not really the truth. It's a little bit of delusion up in there. And I love a Delulu moment, but you got to be honest with yourself, because you're making things worse than they are because you aren't being honest. I do not like this angle. There we go. Give me a neck. Jesus. Okay. There we go. Another thing is, I see you learning from the past, learning from these past mistakes and making better choices and changing, especially when it comes to if you're in a current relationship. And if you're single, I see you trying to figure out how not to do what you used to do so that you can be happier. Because that's another thing too. You feel like you was happier in the past, but it's not correlating to the present, and you weren't really that happy back then either. So I see you being honest with yourself about that. Now, Gemini, baby, somebody is mad at you. Somebody is mad at you, and they is not playing these games with you. They're not playing. They're not about to let you play with them. They're not about to let you deal with them any type of way. And I love this for them. I also see you are avoiding a really important conversation that you need to have with someone about the course of your relationship. What is so interesting to me, because I'm trying to give y'all single and relationship vibes, this is giving just how you could be married. Y'all could be married, and this is how y'all acting. So I don't know why it's coming up that way for me, but it is. There's something that you are not telling your partner. There's something that you're not being clear about. There's something as far as the situationship that you want things to be the way that works out for you, but you don't want to let them in on that, and that's going to be difficult. This person is not going to forgive you though until you have that conversation. So, no matter what they do, whatever happens, you're still going to come back to that. You could still even be upset about a situation that happened, and you really have to clear the air and let it go. Okay. Hey, Jen. Gemini, what's going on with y'all and y'all partners? Now talk to me. Tell me, who is y'all stressing out? And Aquarius. So one thing I'm gonna just say, all of this energy for air signs is about better boundaries and not committing because you're not ready. I respect it. I respect it. When it comes to energy with Aquarius, you guys are in a situation where you have allowed people to treat you a certain way or do certain things, and you're kind of having a hard time getting out of it because you're unhappy. If you're single, this is coming across as you aren't really ready for a relationship because you're trying to learn how to advocate for yourself. You're trying to learn what you like, what you want, what you need again. If you're in a relationship, you feel kind of stuck, or like this person said they were one way, and then now you're in the thick of it and you realize that you've been being taken advantage of, and you're trying to figure out how to work your way out of it. I do see that you're going to figure out boundaries. I do see that you're going to be able to release the stress of this situation and make some pivots, but you are going to have to be honest with yourself, and it's going to take some difficult communication. You can find a way to do that without crashing out, okay? So that's what I got for my air signs. Guys, if you have any questions is just $5. I posted all the ways to pay in the chat. If you would like to get a private reading, they are available 7 days a week at fortuneexpo.com. TikTok, thank you so much for being over here. If you would, make sure you follow me on Facebook for Daily Tarot Scopes, TikTok, and then for Facebook, make sure you follow me on TikTok so you can see my TikToks faster, because I bring them over there anyway. And everybody, make sure that you follow me on YouTube as well as subscribe to my newsletter for a free 1-question reading. Now, I'm about to go into the fire signs. I'm going to eat some ice just for a minute. Give y'all a moment to ask a question. I know I love you nice. I really should not be doing it, but I love it so much. It's just like my favorite thing. But I like it like almost like snow, but not quite. I like it just, this is melting now, but I like it just a little like, I like it soft. Yeah, I know, it's not good for your teeth either. I'll always be at the dentist, so I need to stop that. Darian, you asked if you are going to get fired. I definitely see that some new opportunities are coming to your way when it comes to work. As far as getting fired, it looks like you're making a situation bigger than it is. You're stressing yourself out and isolating yourself, which can lead to that, but that's not where they're at with things. And it's also, your spirit guides want to remind you of making bad decisions, okay? So that's my question for TikTok. Yeah, Shauna, that soft ice be like, ooh, I don't even want to think about it because I don't want to eat more. All right, so we're going to move on to the, hey, Nakia, we're going to move on until fire signs. So far, we've done earth, we've done air, we're going to do fire, water, and I'm going to hop my butt up off of here. Okay, I'm going to go to bed. Now, yes, I'm saying go to bed because I'm an old lady, okay? I'll be in bed by 9 o'clock and up at 5. Hey, Bianca. All right, so for my fire signs, when it comes to your love life, so this energy you're in right now is you miss somebody. You miss your old thing. You want it back. You looking at pictures. You texting them. You looking at them on social media. You talking to their friends about them. You trying to get your old thing back. And they honestly miss you too. Now, they're not necessarily saying that, but I see you guys might have an opportunity to link back up into it. Is your phone? Yeah, my phone and my phone and my iPad are both charged. Hey, Victoria, they are both charged. It's funny you said that. I'm gonna get back to the reading, but I had to like buy a whole new charger. This is like my 3rd charger in a month. I don't know what's going on over here. Yeah. I be on this app, y'all. I be like in the, like when y'all talking to me on the apps, I be trying to like comment and share and just, I be over here working. I got like 2 small businesses and a job. I be like So it's charged. Anyway, so yeah, some fire signs. I see you could even be traveling to like meet them, or you might go on a trip and somebody like some kind of way as you're traveling, you're gonna link back up and link back in with them. But it does look like they miss you. Y'all could even be taking a trip to reconcile. And it looks like y'all gonna be making some new memories. Okay. As far as how, talk to me about that. How's that going for you? Now, when it comes to Leo, in regards to your love life, you are working on yourself. You're working to be better. You're working to be more patient. You're working to be more kind. You're also working to be more open-minded when it comes to your partners. If you're in a relationship, there could have been a disconnect because someone tried to, I feel like somebody tried to break your relationship apart, or y'all was just in, hey Ash, where you been? Hey Marie. I feel like y'all were like at a stand, like somebody came in. It's either somebody said something and somebody took it and it wasn't the truth, or somebody just tried to come in and mess up your relationship. It could just be even jealousy, right? But I do see that y'all are working on coming back together, repairing it, figuring things out. I definitely see that y'all are in that energy, but this is not an overnight thing. There's going to be a lot of ebbs and a lot of flows and a lot of frustration. And it's going to take a lot of rekindling of passion to get y'all back on track. I also see we in fire signs. I also see they're stubborn. So it's like if y'all are at a standstill, you can come over, you can rock their world, y'all can have an amazing time, and then they still the same. The growth is going to be very slow moving. So if this is what you want, if this is who you want, you're going to have to stay consistent and keep putting in that work. You got to ask yourself, though, is that worth it, though? Right? Because it just seems like it's going to be a lot to get that back on track. Also, for some of you, when it comes to singles, has to do with you being ready to get back out there dating. There's a lot of, it's going to take more than sex. It's going to take more than a good time for you to take someone seriously. And this is a good pivot for you from maybe the way you've been behaving in the past. Either way, you're looking for something to last, Leo. You want something that's going to last, something that's going to be worth it, something that's going to fulfill you. And that's what you deserve. I feel like everybody deserves that. When it comes to my Aries, Jesus, I don't know why this got like, I'm like, am I just going to get all the same cards today? I'm not, but yikes. When it comes to my Aries, be really careful about who you are sharing your energy, your space, and your body with. Someone is using you for your resources. You could be in a relationship, you could be single, but it's like if someone's just trying to use you because they see what you got. Also, Aries, I feel like y'all are some of the most charming sign in the zodiac. Like Geminis can be that way. Like everybody got a little riz, but Aries, I feel like y'all the ones that really be putting on. And you gonna attract something, but you gonna pull in something that you might not even want. So you gotta be careful with that. I see that you are also enjoying the chaos a bit. Like, you know that this person trying to get something out of you, or you know that this might not be, it's like a toxic connection, but you entertaining it. It feels like you can contain it right now, but like, as you know, like you can't hold fire. So I just want you to be careful and be ready to pivot when it comes up, because it's given like you eventually and essentially gonna set some boundaries. But I think see things getting worse, like horrible, before you can even kind of get control of things. If you're single, this speaks to just making sure you trust your discernment as you're interacting with people, as you're engaging with people. You can have fun, but make sure that nobody is getting more. Everything needs to be reciprocal, basically. Everything needs to be reciprocal. Now, when it comes to Sagittarius, in your current situation, you're in a connection with someone who is not fully committed to you. They could be doing something on the side. They could be living a double life, but they are not telling you who they really are. They're really pretending to behave a way so they can maximize out of this situation. And again, this is one of these cards that I'm picking up that I'm getting back both for the singles and those in relationships. I see you're having a hard time figuring out what's going on, but something is saying that it's off. And this is because they're constantly gaslighting you and you're kind of like in their bubble, in their energy, in whatever kind of chaos that they got going on. Be honest, tell yourself the truth. This is also why grounding yourself is so important, because you can't not allowing yourself to get like wrapped up and swept up in other people's mess. You know what I'm saying? So just really be careful with that. But this is somebody is playing in your face. Somebody is not who they say they are. Somebody is really trying to trick you. And I feel like you know who this is. For some of you that are single, you're afraid to be authentic and show up as yourself because you feel like the person on your mind won't accept you, or the person on your mind doesn't want you as you are. I'm just going to tell you that's not the person for you then. If you got to pretend, then that's not it. But for you other people, be careful with this person because they're hiding something. And I would definitely go to the doctor. Okay? Definitely go to the doctor. That was my fire signs, guys. If you have any questions, they just $5. I can either answer your question here in a whatever, or we can you can DM me proof of payment and we can have a conversation over there. Either way, whatever works for you. If you're on TikTok, make sure you follow me on Facebook and Instagram for daily content. If you are on Facebook, please make sure you follow me on TikTok. They get all my TikToks first. And everybody should be following me on YouTube for long-term form content, as well as subscribe to my newsletter, because if you subscribe, you are getting a free 1-question read. So I want y'all to like tap in because I'm about to start doing moon magic and all that. And y'all need to be a part of it, especially because we got the eclipses coming up in a couple of days. We got the eclipse coming up on the 17th. We got the New Year, the horse stuff happening, like, you know, Chinese New Year coming on the 17th. We got Valentine's Day. We got all this stuff. We got so much going on. We about to go into Mercury retrograde. Pisces season about to start. It's about to be lit. Also, if you're listening to me before I get to the water signs and take an ice break, the media is going to be a little crazy for the rest of the month. I think until early March, the media is going to be a little bit crazy. Do not doom scroll. Do not allow yourself to give your energy away to these apps, to these people, to this information. I feel like it's going to be like during that time when we can go outside and they come outside and say, hey, this is going on. And then this person say, this is going on. And it's going to be like a lot of confusion. I can't say certain words because I'm going to repost this on YouTube. But be mindful. Protect your energy, protect your space, protect your home, protect your family, and protect your mental health, okay? That's really what's going to be important for you to get through what's coming up. We're going to go, like I said, into Pisces next, and then I'm going to jump up off of here, put my pajamas on, and rest. So, see, this ain't as soft as I like, but it's okay. Okay, guys. I do not own the rights to that hum. Water signs. Let's get something good for the water signs. Look, let me consume some water. Some water for the water signs. It'd be a lot of talking. Hey, Nana. All right, so for my water signs, baby, you are in a season of self-love, preservation, caring for you. And this makes so much sense because Saturn is about to leave Pisces, and that's all it's been about. It's like, baby, folks have been going through it, especially my Pisces. So water signs in general, you are about to call your power back, call your energy back, set some boundaries, stop being a martyr. You are about to this is your time. I see you also being happier because you're taking better care of yourself and able to stay consistent with your goals. Some of y'all finally getting in that gym. Y'all been trying to get in the gym since the end of last year. Water signs, y'all finally getting in that gym. Y'all eating better. You're relaxing you're decompressing your nervous system. Hey, Amanda, I see you taking care of you, water signs. And this is beautiful. This is lovely. Also, this is very personal. Now, yes, this is a love reading, but here's the thing. We attract what we are. And no, this is not to say if you're in a bad situation, you attracted a bad person to you. But sometimes when we appeal to our lower nature, we send out a vibration to, interact with that. You are trying to elevate, water signs. You're trying to take care of yourself. You're trying to pour into yourself. You're doing what you need to do for you. So what this looks like is you are coming first. And that's important because that allows you to love better, to be better, to experience life better. But you come first. Now, beautiful thing about this is your quality of life is about to change. I see you expanding. I see you exploding with abundance. And I also see new love coming to you. If you're in a relationship, your commitment with your partner is going to get stronger as you guys are going to get closer and just have more memories and situations and experiences together. Your love life is definitely going to get better as well. Everything is just about to start feeling light, water signs. Like, it's time. You earned it. You deserved it. Talk to me in the comments, guys. What are you hoping gets lighter for you? Now, first and foremost comes with my water signs is Pisces. If you're single, this is a good sign for you to get back out there. You're ready. You've done the healing. You've done the work. You know what you want. Go out there. The only thing you need to do right now is try. And once you say you're ready, the universe is going to send you something. A lot of things. You're going to have options, honey. I see you ain't never going to be worried about what you going to do, who you going to see for dinner, where you going to go. You're going to have to turn your phone off. You're going to be so popping. Some of you, this is a sign to even date online. Maybe this is speaking to trying something different, like getting on the apps. Or going to speed dating. I'm picking up on a lot of speed dating. You might even do some blind dates. People hook you up with someone. But I definitely see you're going to be outside. Your romantic life is going to be full of adventures. And you're going to be courted. If you're in a relationship, I see you getting back to dating your partner. I see you guys growing closer, growing stronger, growing more passionately. This just looks beautiful, man. Either way, if you with somebody, you about to have a good time. If you single, you about to have a great time. So either way, I love that energy for you guys. For Cancer, this looks like you are going to be in hookup energy. If you are if you're single, you're ready to mingle, but you're doing it at your own terms. You're focusing on you, what you need, what you want. This looks like an improved sex life. This looks like fun. I will tell you to make sure that you protect yourself, okay? Some of you might even need to get a checkup now. But this looks like you're going to be outside, enjoying yourself, having it your way. If you are in a relationship, be careful and mindful of, if you're in a relationship and you guys are committed, do not allow temptation to take you out of something. Right? Do not allow temptation to make you lose somebody that you love, right? Be careful with that. I see there could be a third party situation here for my Cancers. Like you could be involved in a third party situation and not even aware of it. So be careful of that. Or this is also given that you could be in a some of you, what I'm getting is, you are in a situationship and you're treating it like a relationship and you need to behave accordingly, okay? Because this is good stuff. It's not necessarily bad stuff, but this is speaking to a delusion that you might have or a stress that you might have that's keeping you out of what you should be receiving. So if you in a situationship, have fun, get the dick, go home, honey. That on that. Now, when it comes to Scorpio, ooh, you're emotionally finding ways to be vulnerable and grow with your partner. You feel safe with this person. You feel understood with this person. You feel loved and on the same page. Now, this does not mean that y'all are perfect and it's always been this way or it'll always be this way. Because I see that you guys are getting over a couple hiccups and now everything is clear and you guys are on the same page. So I love that for you. If you are single, this is speaking to getting some closure from an ex or getting some understanding in your own personal life as to why you made certain decisions or why you're at a certain place in life. But I do see that things will be improving in your love life because you're going to know yourself in a different way. It looks like in the past you might have taken less than you deserve, but now it's like you know what to ask for, you know what you need, and I see you advocating for yourself and meeting someone who treats you well and protects you. And when I'm saying protect you, they listen to what you have to say, they support you, they are not messing up your nervous system. One way your nervous system gets messed up is if you're dealing with a cheater. It makes it very hard to rest and be regulated if you got all those different energies going around. And I see you grounded. I see you being loved and supported. Okay. Guys, that was my readings for today. Woo. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks so much for having me. Again, if you like a private reading, they're available 7 days a week at fortunexflow.com. Be sure, hey Lakeitha, be sure to follow me on all the socials and subscribe to my newsletter so that you can get a free one card pull, not one question, one card pull. And I'll see you guys I'm going to post a reading special right now. That'll be available for the remainder of the night, but I'll see you guys in the next video, okay? Thanks. Take care. Bye, TikTok. Bye, Big Spell.